Hello, everybody. Nancy Jean Mirales here, welcoming you to this Chakra Chat. Just going to wait a minute or two to let a few more people drop onto the call. I'm recording this call just so you know. If you'd like a replay afterwards, please let me know. And I hope everybody's doing really well. And if somebody could, I've started the chat. If somebody could just send me a message back to let me to make sure. I think everybody should be able to hear me, but if anybody has any problems, but if anybody doesn't mind somebody doesn't mind opening up their chat and saying, yeah, I can hear you, that's great. So the chat is live now, and if you have any questions, you can just type them into the chat, or I'll love to connect with you live. So you can, raise your hand. Yeah, so if you don't mind in the chat, letting me know, just type in where you are physically. Where are you? Are you in the U.S. or are you in the UK or somewhere else, Canada, somewhere in Europe? I'd love to know about where you are, where you're listening from. Australia. Good morning. Good morning, and you're going right into summertime, right? And we're going into winter. Oh, Carolyn from New Zealand. Wow. Okay. Well, good morning to you too. My husband loves New Zealand and has been. His parents live in New Zealand actually, and he's been trying to get me to go to New Zealand for some time. He said it's the most beautiful place in the world. He totally loves that. And I've been to Australia. I loved Australia. So one day I'll make it to New Zealand. Yeah, I have to do some chakra retreats down there. So great. Well, welcome. And I am in the UK, just in case you don't know that. I'm an American, but I'm in the UK. I've been here for 10 years. And hi, Carrie from USA. What part of the US are you? Are you East Coast, West Coast? Somewhere in the middle? I do get a bit homesick for the USA at the holiday times. Yeah, East Coast, New Jersey. Well, I'm from Pennsylvania. I was from Newtown, Pennsylvania, which is not far from New Hope, Pennsylvania. And it's about 45, 50 minutes from Philadelphia. So, I know the Jersey Shore, Carrie. A lot of happy times there. Okay, I'm going to get started. So again, it's Nancy Jean Mirales welcoming you to the call tonight. I'm thrilled to be here because I'm so excited to be sharing my latest offering, which is really, I feel like it's just a culmination of everything I've experienced has been coming together to deal creating this program, Chakra Love My Body. For those of you who don't know me, I am been working with the chakras since I was a very young woman, since I guess I was about 22 when I first discovered the chakras, and I'm 53 now, so you can do the math, that's a long time. And the chakras became a map for me. When I was a young woman, I had suffered a brain injury as a result of an assault, and that impacted my life physically, energetically, emotionally. But I didn't know all that. I was just a young, wounded woman who got really lost in physical pain and emotional pain. And that it took me on a journey of, I lived with pain. Traditional medicine didn't have anything to offer me except narcotics, which I refused. And I think about my younger self and that decision when I said no, because I lost so much. I lost comprehension. I had to learn to read again, and my capacity, so to speak. I didn't want to lose any more. I didn't want to cover that up with narcotics. So that's how I started on my healing path. And I looked outside of myself for years. I looked outside of myself and tried everything, and nothing worked. I just seemed to get deeper and deeper into the cycle of pain, physical pain, emotional pain, and trauma from the assault and from other things that happened as a result of that. And then one day I was on my knees and at the lowest point, and I heard that voice inside my head that I've learned to trust as such a great resource and ally. And that voice said, you can heal yourself. And I was like, what? I could heal myself? What is that? Then the next day, somebody gave me a book and told me about the chakras, and then it started, and I got my map, and I realized that the chakras were going to be the map to me healing myself. And that happened rather quickly. And I realized I had this natural sense of connecting with the energy body. And so I thought, wow, I wouldn't want anybody to go through the 7 years of stuckedness, that I went through, pain and depression. So that's what inspired me to start teaching my chakra workshops, and that became my chakra retreats, that became my one-to-one sessions and my chakra online courses. So I love working with the energy body. And how I work with the energy body is working with the physical body as well. So we work with the chakras as a sort of a doorway in to connect with our physical body, our emotional body, our mental body, and our bliss body. And so I like working with the physical body. So even when we're working with the chakras, I'm always having a reference coming back into your body. So when and the retreats that I do, the live retreats I do in my online courses, they are so inspiring. I get so inspired by witnessing the willingness and openness and the courage of people to come and take this journey with me. And the transformation is so beautiful and so life-changing that I'm inspired to do it more and more and more. And I've created online courses around that. And earlier this year, I was myself feeling quite stuck, and with my own body, and that was really uncomfortable for me. I had menopause. Menopause happened. I won't go into any more details, but menopause happened. And I had a lot of stress, outside stress in my life, situational stress in my life. And I found myself becoming an emotional eater. And I knew I was emotionally eating, but the whole process of becoming an emotional eater and the stress, that I ended up gaining 30 pounds. And then I was feeling uncomfortable. I was feeling uncomfortable in my body. I'm a yoga teacher, so I was feeling uncomfortable moving. My body wasn't moving the way it used to move. With this extra weight. And I thought about it. I say, I'm uncomfortable in my body, but that's not really what was going on. I was depressed. I was totally self-loathing. I started to be quite hateful towards my body, which was not my natural way. But it hurt, and it hurt emotionally, it hurt physically. And I kept trying diet after diet after diet, and nothing was working. I was getting more frustrated and feeling like a failure. And then at my I say my lowest, but I was at my highest weight, 30 pounds overweight, but I felt so low. I just had one of those light bulb moments that happened, like, you can heal yourself. Remember, you did this before. This is what you do. Go and work your chakra system with this. And then I just sort of opened up to my tools for transformation and trauma, and applying it to my own journey, and my own journey of my working with my body issues and food issues. And what I discovered was that while I transformed on so many levels, and I transformed from physical pain to vibrancy, there were still issues that I wasn't able to look at. And those underlying issues around being comfortable in my body and how I nourish myself. And that's with that energy is what gave birth to Chakra Love My Body. So it's been an amazing journey. And this summer we had a beautiful beta group. We came together online and we took the journey, and I took the journey again. And the transformation, both energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically, has been amazing. And I feel, I hope you can feel my energy, because I'm feeling like I'm resonating with my younger self, but I have all my wisdom of my now self. And my body has reshaped, and I've lost 20 of those 30 pounds. So I'm doing the program every day, and it's become so natural. I'm in such resonance with my body that it's just so much has dissolved. My cravings for sugar and cakes dissolved. Emotional eating doesn't happen. But what does happen is that everything I eat is pleasurable and nourishing. And everything I eat is in resonance with my body. My body's wisdom is guiding that. So this program is about connecting with your body's wisdom and taking a mirror into those places where there might be some stuck energy, some blockages, resistance, and working energetically through that to release and dissolve that. So our eating patterns are not a reaction pattern, reaction from avoid, grief, emotion, frustration, reaching for something to stuff in there. Our eating patterns are not reactionary patterns. They're not emotionally reactionary patterns, but they're healing, nourishing, nurturing, loving, body-centric food patterns. And it just shifts. It shifts the way you think and about food. It shifts the way you shop about food. It shifts the way you prepare food. It shifts the way that you eat food. And it's just amazing. And at the same time, we're healing any energetic blocks. From my work with the chakras, I find that working with people that we are carrying trauma in our bodies. And you might have heard people say, your issues are in your tissues. That's because the body will hold that energy of trauma that wasn't able to find its way into release. So the body will form itself around that charge of energy that gets bound in the energy body and then into the physical body. So when we work with the chakras, we're able to release that, because I have a whole lot of fun and interesting ways of acknowledging, finding that energy, following it through, and then releasing it. And that release is such a freedom. So that is what I love about this course, is that not only are we clearing trauma, but we're creating new patterns, new pathways. We're falling in love with ourselves. We're honoring ourselves. There's more confidence. Your self-esteem brightens, and you just start to be in alignment on so many different levels. So that is, the offering is Chakra Love My Body and Ideal Weight Without Dieting, because this is not a diet. This is not any restriction or deprivation. This is about connecting with the wisdom of your body through these guided practices and group processes, and when we come together, and also with yoga practice. I have every week you'll receive like a 30 to 40 minute yoga class, very gentle, but basically each session is designed so you get a physical experience of your chakras. Because a lot of us can, visualize our chakras, but are we actually feeling it? And then are we able to come into relationship with those chakras? So the yoga classes, and it's yoga, and then there's some exercises that are bioenergetic exercises designed just so you can have a physical or somatic experience of your energy body. So altogether, it just is a really lovely program. It's loaded with support, and I'm just super excited to be offering this to you. But I want to just take a moment now just to see if anybody has any questions. If you have any questions or you want to just say hi, feel free to just unmute yourself and just, or if you want to raise your hand, that would be great too. Or you can leave me a message in chat, but I just want to take a moment and just check in with you. What I thought I could do is give you some information on the course, tell you about it, and I wanted to share a heart healing practice. That's what I was feeling today. Since this is Chakra Love, My Body in Ideal Weight Without Dieting, I thought, yeah, let's go into the love energy. Let's really start to heal and dissolve away any wounds in the heart. Okay, Ellie, thank you so much. Ellie says, I do not eat too much, but I think I have a very fat tummy, and I do not like my body at all. My partner says the way I see myself is not true. Yes, so this is a great opportunity for you to heal the relationship with your body. And you do not like your body at all. So there's an energy there of, you don't like your body. And so the body is feeling that. So what I would like to uncover in the journey with you is that, okay, what's going on in the tummy area? What's being held there? And how can we release that? And it's really, really exciting when that area starts to shift. I know that because that's what I went through. And I thought I could, what happened here? It just kept getting bigger, ballooned up, right? Ballooned up. And it took me a while to realize I was ballooning up. And I actually thought my bathing suit shrunk, which is like, that's how long it took me to figure out. No, you're gaining weight. My bathing suit did not shrink. And so I had it in the belly area. And as we come and make some gentle shifts, sometimes it's just very gentle shifts around how we're nourishing ourselves, clearing out any energetic patterns that the belly. So it seems to me, Ellie, that it's second and third chakra, and engaging. So it's about awareness of what's happening in second chakra emotionally. What emotions are being held there, and it's preventing. It feels like it's energetically flooded because the energy doesn't know it can ground down, and the energy doesn't know that it can use that energy that's pooled right in the belly. It can use that energy to spark the metabolism, spark your inner flame, and start to transform. So I would love to support you transforming your relationship with your body. And I think your partner's right that there's a part of a piece of this is how you see yourself. And I think the seeing yourself is not aligned with your truth, but might be seeing yourself through eyes of some other thing, maybe something that happened, something in the past. And so opening to the second, it feels to me, if I did a quick feeling into your chakras, if you don't mind, is chakra 1 is deficient, chakra 2 is excessive, chakra 3 and 4 are deficient. So that's where we'd want to come into balance with those chakras. Get you feeling grounded, connected with your body. Start to move the energy from chakra 2 all the way down first into first chakra. And then start to flow that energy up to spark third chakra and sort of ignite more vibrancy, ignite more energy, ignite your metabolism, and then let's transform. So Ellie, you just let me know in the message if that resonates for you at all. And thank you for your question. Great. Wonderful. And so does anybody else have any questions? Feel free to either unmute yourself or leave a message for me in the chat. And someone messaged me earlier, sent me an email about sugar cravings. And so yes, and asked if this course would help with sugar cravings. So yes, we have practices. So we have energy practices for emotional eating and sugar cravings. And we did the practice. I don't know if you got to listen to the live interview with Eram on Wednesday, but I did one of my sweetness practices designed to work with the energy of chakra 2. So there's a hand gesture that we use there. And the hand gestures are really quite powerful allies. You don't have to do a lot, but it starts to heal and naturally bring that chakra into balance. So we use the hand gestures to support the healing. And it's about tapping into your inner sweetness. Now, second chakra, our sacral chakras do hold, for many people, trauma, and a lot of, it's where the emotions begin. So there's a lot of things held there that block this flow of our sweetness. And without the flow of our inner sweetness, we can start to reach out towards that habitual reaching out to sugar. And so here and of course, eating things that don't resonate with our body and don't nourish us could take everything out of balance. So we want to come back into balance and begin to clear that pattern of whatever that pattern is. Each person, each of you will have your own pattern or trigger that is where those sugar cravings come from. It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be situational. So what we'll do with chakra 2 when we're working with sugar cravings is finding out what is your trigger and what is your repetitive pattern, and then we change that, we dissolve that, and we create new pathways. So the cravings for sugar just dissolve away, and you have more energy. You're not dependent on the sugar. You have a clearness in your thinking because the sugar isn't making you fuzzy. So yes, this program has practices to support those cravings. Okay, someone's just messaged me that they struggle with maintaining their weight but don't hate your body. They don't hate their body, which is nice. I don't talk badly to my body and stuff. Very good. And I don't know why I keep gaining weight when you don't eat that much. My cravings are for salt and fat, not sugar. Okay, so it feels like to me that, the issue here is that she's not eating a lot, but she's gaining weight and she's craving salt and fat. But she's not unloving towards her body. But she doesn't know why she keeps gaining weight. So what I'm feeling is that the root chakra and the connection with Muladhara chakra isn't, there's the energy in the first chakra is contracted, and the roots are quite narrow and not going down very deep. So there's a bit of a disconnect from the body. And when we connect with healthy roots and start to surrender and open and connect more deeply into earth energy, guess what? There's an expansion that happens energetically and physically where you can send the energy down. So the body, I think the extra weight, the gaining weight is your body trying to ground because you're not naturally grounded at the moment. So when we connect with a real natural true ground, the body doesn't have to try to overcompensate for that because it's not making you more grounded energetically. It's just making you feel heavier. So I think that's what's happening. And I think, again, that when we clear this first chakra imbalance, and it feels like the first chakra is deficient, when that comes more into balance, then and you connect, sounds like there's the petals connecting to the body are engaged there. But now we really want to listen to the body. So we want to listen with that inner ear to your body's voice. And each of our bodies has its own voice. So now this course is about opening to listening, trusting, and be guided by the wisdom of your body's voice. Does that make sense? Let me know if that resonates. Okay, great. So let me tell you a little bit about the course. It's available from Heartache to Joy, and many of you on this call might be familiar with the Telesummit. And let me just tell you how the link for it. It's from Heartache. It's orderjoynow.com. So it's orderjoynow.com/Nancy-Jean. Well, I'm going to give you the easier one because it's orderjoynow.com/Nancy15 /. That's easy enough. So it's orderjoynow.com/Nancy15. And I'll just put that in the comments so everybody can take a peek at that if they're interested. But there's 3 packages, and I'll tell you, I really, really enjoyed creating this course for you. And I've enjoyed it because I want you to have the richness of this experience. I want you to, it's really full of practices. And I want you to be able to think of this abundance of practices as just a huge gift from the universe, that you're being showered abundantly with lots of different doorways in. So each practice will be a different way for you to explore your body, your emotions, and your chakras. So there's 3 packages, but I'll just go through package C just briefly. And of course, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to send me a message in the chat, or feel free to raise your hand or unmute yourself. But package C is totally loaded. It's like the most loaded package. And the course is going to be, you're going to have when you, at the end of the year, you'll be, if you sign up, I'll be sending you details on how to access the portal. So it's an online portal where all the information is going to be available for you to download at your leisure. Now, the information, the course material, is going to start to come in, as they say, dripped in week by week. And I created little like bite-sized chunks of the course for you to enjoy. So you're not overwhelmed. And if you like a practice and that resonates for you, it's like a 15-minute little bite, and you can listen to that again and again and again. So each week you'll receive And the portal, which you'll be able to download the material for yourself, but it's available on the portal. The first thing you'll receive is available in the portal is a core essential chakra video for that week. So it'll be me talking about chakra 1 for the first week and all the details that you want to know about chakra 1. You'll also connect with a video that is a gentle yoga practice for chakra 1. And chakra 1 yoga practice is pretty much, to me, I think, worth the entire course, because it's going to teach you how to ground your energy. So I think you'll really love that. So what we do is we open up the channels. You know, first chakra is your root chakra. So from the base of your spine all the way down to your feet, there's a long channel of energy. And a lot of people, I would say 95% of people, that channel is blocked. So I'm going to teach you practices that you'll always be able to, you know, connect with to keep those channels clear. And it is the secret to grounding. Trust me, that is I love that practice. But all of the yoga practices have something of value that way that's going to be, wow, it's going to be really exciting. So, and the yoga classes, you don't have to, they're all perfect for beginners. And it doesn't matter where you are in your body. It's gentle. You'll go at your own pace. But trust me, by the time we hit third chakra with the yoga, your body is going to be changed. The change is already happening. So you'll really enjoy that. And a lot of people say they feel stronger and more toned in their body, even though the yoga is really gentle. And that's one of the secrets, is that you don't have to do a lot to make a big difference, to get a big result. So you get the 7 chakra yoga videos, and then each week for each chakra, you're going to get lots of different, about up to 3 or 4 little modules, and that will support you connecting with that aspect of your journey. And the first one is finding your body's voice. Right? So we go in through a guided journey and some play sheets to connect with what's your body's story? What is your body holding as far as experience and information? So we kind of see what your body's story is. And then there's your food story. All of us have a different journey experience with food that's just uniquely ours. And there's a lot of information there. And those 2 bits right there is the opening. We're opening to awareness. You cannot make a lasting change, without having awareness first. There's practices to break through your emotional eating patterns and creating body-centric, nourishing menus that are just guided intuitively to support you on your journey. And I'll take you through each of these. Now, these are just the modules that you'll be getting in the course section, but there's also different practices that complement and supercharge this when we have our live calls. So there's even more practices available there. We connect with supercharging your metabolism, and working with hand gestures and practices to just start to really ignite that inner fire. Connecting with body love. I call it Body Love 101 because so many of us are out of sync with our body and sending our love outside to something or someone else, that here's the opportunity just to tune in and love our bodies. And then we have practices about aligning love and language, which is a chakra 5. It's how we express ourselves. So we are rewriting our food story and rewriting our body story. Now, our new body story and our new food story is now going to be energetically charged and aligned with our highest potential. So our new stories are not going to be trauma or reactionary based stories. And so I've created play sheets for each chakra. So I call them play sheets instead of worksheets, because when we bring that curiosity and that fun into the process, wow, does that transform energy really quickly. And so there's play sheets that will help guide you, take you deeper, and also give you the opportunity to see to process the information, and to write it down, and to let it be drawn out through that process that I'll take you through. And there's 8 live group sessions. The first one is a welcome session where we're going to do some supercharging of your intentions. And then there's a session for each chakra. And there'll be an integration session too. That'll be an extra bonus session at the end of the course. Because once we're done, it's lovely to come together, and I have a really fun way to for the integration. So there's really a bonus session there too. And 49 days of remote healing. The healing is for each week. For 7 days, you'll have healings for chakra 1. And it's healings all around this issue we're dealing with. It's body love and nourishment and nurturing and weight release. So that's really be supportive. So the whole process of the 7 weeks is being held energetically in the sacred space that we're creating right now. It's already started. It started, I opened up the circle to be created 2 weeks ago, and it already is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So all the energy of everybody who's coming together, we're supporting ourselves and each other. So I hope you can feel that, because I'm feeling it quite strongly, and I've been sending offerings to that energy that's drawing us together. It's really beautiful. And there's a 30-minute one-to-one session, and that's your opportunity to connect with me one-to-one and see what's going on with you. And the practices I'll share on that call will be specific to what is your energy and yourself, what you're calling for. And if you're interested in package C, and if you I think it's just available for another day or two, From Heartache to Joy is offering another 30-minute session to go with that. So that means you get 2 30-minute one-to-one sessions, and that is great, because then you can have a session we can connect early in the process, and then you have time to connect with me one-to-one as we go through the process. So when you connect with your resistance, I'm here to support you. And I want to talk about resistance, so somebody remind me to come back and discuss that. And there's some bonus sessions for Chakra Package C, and the bonus session is, one of them is Supercharge Your Intention. And this is a great thing, especially going into the new year, because most people have, when you say, what's your intention? They'll tell me what their intention is, but their intention is just simply floppy. There's no energy there, and there's no clarity there. It's just sort of like a blah statement. Well, I want to lose X amount of weight. There's no energy there. And so I'm going to be working with people starting next week. I'll be sending out messages to people that sign up for Package C, and going through into the new year, where we come together in a small group, probably about 6 to 10 people. And that's when we're going to just focus on setting a clear intention and supercharging that and getting a lot of clarity about that. There's 3 different steps to doing that: setting an intention, letting it become concise and clear, and one that really lights you up. And then we connect with the energy of that intention, and we connect with the symbol of that intention. And then on our welcome session, we're going to work with that intention and really potentize that, magnetize that intention. So that's a bonus, is a Supercharge Your Intention bonus. And then there's a bonus of Chakra body walk, which will, I hope, transform the way you take your daily walks. And I hope it encourages you to walk if you don't. So we'll be walking. I'll guide you through a chakra walk where we're walking in nature and we're connecting chakra to chakra to chakra. So we start with the root chakra and we'll be walking and connecting with color and sound, going all the way up to the crown. And then once we hit the crown, we just go all the way back to the earth. So it's another really wonderful way to connect with your chakras and your body and nature. And it's really, you're going to feel great. So that's a lovely chakra body walk. And then an energy love bath. So it's just about just really drinking in, connecting with the vibration of your heart, the boundless source of love that's there, and allowing your whole being to be bathed in energy that's flowing from within and energy flowing from earth and flowing from source. So it's a really beautiful bonus practice. Wow. Okay. And all of that with package C with From Heartache to Joy is $147. And I think that's about, well, here's 7 weeks. It's really like more like 8 or 9 weeks. Let's see, 147. So that's, if it's 7 weeks, it's $21 a week. And I think it's great value. Because of my connection with From Heartache to Joy, I wanted to offer this to From Heartache to Joy first. There's other venues that want this program, and once it goes there, it will change as far as the price point. But because I'm offering this exclusively at this time as an introduction to From Heartache to Joy, because I've met so many amazing people from Heartache to Joy. I've loved working with this community. I'm offering it to you at the From Heartache to Joy is offering it to you at $147, and I just hope you see the value. There's also a Facebook page, and so which will be, I think, you'll have open active participation Facebook page for about 6 months, and also and I'm here, so you can connect with me. And I wanted to talk about resistance because that's where I want to help you, okay? Because that's where we just need that a little bit of support. Resistance is the threshold, the doorway for new possibilities. So what happens when we meet that resistance, if we're unable to step through and really open to new possibilities, the resistance sort of drops us back, our energy contracts, and we just stop. I want to be there supporting you, your resistance cheerleader, telling you, yes, you can do it, and energetically supporting you, crossing over through that doorway to the new possibilities. A new possibility of you feeling more confident, you feeling comfortable in your body, you feeling great when you wake up in the morning, and all of the changes that just naturally happen when you're in alignment. So yes, that's what I want to be, is your resistance cheerleader. So and I think that's the value of having the one-to-one sessions, and I will be available. So I'm dedicating the next 6 months of my life to supporting the people taking this course. So just taking a moment here to see if anybody has any questions. Okay, I see people have left some questions. Okay, so hi, Carrie. Yes, the one-to-one sessions will be recorded. The one-to-one sessions are via Insta teleseminar, and you can call in with a local number, or you can connect with it through using their web call, and they will be recorded unless you prefer them not to be recorded. So it's definitely for you. And yes, have you noticed a shift in the way we ground as the planet evolves? And can you download the yoga videos? So yes, the yoga videos are downloadable MP4s. And have I noticed a shift in the way we need to ground as the planet evolves? Yes, absolutely. When I started connecting with earth energy in a conscious way, I was a very young woman. And it was very different then. The earth's energy vibration was slower. It's speeding up. And because of the stress, everyday stress in our lives, our addiction to technology and things that are taking us into higher vibrations, I feel the most important thing that we could do is to truly find ground. And grounding is your natural state of being. It's not, we practice grounding until it becomes as natural as your heartbeat. My passion is helping people connect with ground and finding that pathway into their roots, into the support of earth energy. So I feel that it is so essential, and that if we all grounded our energy and learned what that meant for each of us, because all of us will experience it in a different way, our lives would simply transform. We would stop those reactions. We'd really be supported. We really would be able to flow into our heart. So for me, grounding, first chakra, opening the heart, fourth chakra, and connecting with your seventh chakra, your crown chakra, are so connected. And I think the first place to start is the foundation, is your root chakra, grounding into support. Okay, so okay, and I have a private message from Corey. Corey, after the call, I'm going to take a few minutes just to speak to you privately to address your specific issues, which is a little outside of this course. So I'll speak to you after the session ends. But hey, would you guys like some heart healing energy? And yeah. Great. Okay. So let's connect with our hearts. Take a moment, and just before we do anything, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to get into my body. I've been sitting here connecting with the field, and now I'm just going to take a moment just to, just move my body a little bit before I really pull on one of those energetic strings. So take a moment and stand up and stretch your body and just move your body any way your body wants to move. Yeah, just let those energetic pathways just begin to flow. Okay. When you're ready, you can, whatever feels right for you, come to sit down. If you want to lay down, and that would be fine too. Yeah, I think this might be nice to lay down if you can, and just allow yourself to just surrender. So either sit in a chair, but if you can, lay down on the floor and let the earth beneath you. Now, Corey, I would suggest you do this on the floor. So lay down on the floor and let your body just be heavy and sink. And let the floor beneath you be earth supporting you. And let go. Take a breath in and a breath out. Yeah. Take a breath in. Corey especially. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your right hand and place it right on top of your heart. And bring your left hand right on top of your right hand. And just take a moment and visualize that there's a beautiful orb of emerald green light glowing here in the center of your heart. Yeah, emerald green light. And the invitation is for you to be emerald green light, to be the color emerald green, and just feel yourself becoming emerald green. Allow your whole being to become emerald green and be and feel emerald green energy. Trusting that your precious heart and body will absorb just the right amount of emerald green energy that's right for you in this moment. And continue to be emerald green light energy, allowing the vibration to fill your whole being up, just flowing within with emerald green energy. It's just a lovely energetic flow within, flowing through your being, flowing through your hearts, dissolving any wounds to your heart. And feel support of earth, your ground. Feel the sensation of your flow. And feel the light of your power. And just inhale. Feel your heart center expand, your heart opening. And as you exhale, any walls around your heart are beginning to dissolve into the healing awareness that you are love. You are love. You are loved. And love is the glue of the universe that connects us all. So just soften into the opening of that deeper love. A love that accepts you completely right now, just the way you are. Feeling the center of your heart opening like a flower blossoming. Yeah, and just breathe here as I connect with the energy of emerald, natural emerald. I have a beautiful natural emerald right now, connecting with the energy and the power of emerald for crystal healing to open and activate your heart chakra. Emerald crystal energy just flows into the sanctuary of your heart and balances and integrates all the energies that meet here in your heart. The energies of the lower chakras that are meeting the higher chakras together in the heart, All the different aspects of your life come together here in your heart. All of your relationships. And begin to feel a sense of wholeness. As all the different aspects of you are relating to each other with more love. That green emerald energy is just amplifying, activating love energy. More love flowing, as well as a compassionate, deep way of understanding. And just breathe here and know the healing power of emerald energy is its ability to clear all negativity. So the emerald energy is dissolving any negativity completely and reordering any discordant energies that are distracting you from loving yourself and your life work. So just breathe here and receive. Within each inhalation, receive the emerald crystal healing. Receive your own love. And with each exhalation, just simply let go. Yeah. And just connecting with this lightness, this healing energy in the heart. Just whisper to yourself, I love me. 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 Yeah, and just trust that your body is just absorbing the right amount of emerald energy, emerald crystal energy, and emerald green energy that's just right for you. So just drink in, trusting, and then just take a moment and begin to stretch and move your body just the way your body wants to move right now. And just notice how you feel. Yeah, it felt lovely. For me, it felt lovely. I love that green heart, emerald energy, beautiful natural emerald. So if you would like, you can leave a message in the chat and let me know with 1 or 2 words how you're feeling right now from that practice. Does your heart feel a little softer? Is your breath a little more even? Is your inhalation, your exhalation now flowing sort of at a very balanced rate? Nice, Helen. Helen's has a lovely warm heart. Ooh, infrared sauna. Sounds lovely. Hot. You're hot and relaxed in your sauna. Sounds very warming. If here it's kind of a gray, wet night here in the UK. So it sounds lovely. And tears are flowing for Ellie. Yeah, let those be healing tears of release. Yes. You're welcome. Okay, so just going to, if anybody has any questions specifically about this program and how you think it could help you, or have I answered your questions, please let me know, and I would love for you to join me. And if anybody does want to take advantage of this great program that's offering, and you're on the call right now, and you're able to purchase this by going to the link that I've put in the chat button. It's order joy now / Nancy 15 / or you can see it right here in the chat. I'll put that there again. I'm happy to offer you some additional time on your second session, so we can add 15 minutes on to that session as just a special thank you for you taking time to join me on this call today. So really, really thrilled to be here, really thrilled to offer this program to you, and I hope you, I'd love to know, are you guys interested? Does it resonate with you? Is there some yeses happening? Is anybody saying, yes, this feels right, this is what my body wants right now? Very good. Thank me, sees and celebrates and loves the divine in you. Namaste. And I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow night, in case other people want to connect too. I might do a different practice, I'm not sure. And Carrie, welcome to the program. I'm excited that you're going to be joining us too. And I'll extend that extra 15 minutes to you as well, and look forward to sharing the journey with you. All right, everybody. Well, I think that feels like a great place to end. Feel free to email me if you have any questions that you want to discuss privately at nancy@yourbeautifulchakras.com. That's nancy@yourbeautifulchakras.com. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. Lots of love now. Bye now.